We met in 2012.
Almost immediately after we got married, we tried to start having kids.
I've always wanted to have kids, and I've always known that I wanted to adopt. But when we got married, I also wanted to have a biological child and thought, well, let's have biological children first, then we'll adopt.
Roughly 6 months go by, and we found out that Erin was pregnant on her birthday, and it was the happiest day of both of our lives.
I woke up in severe pain and knew kind of what was happening, and we miscarried the baby.
You know, we go from the happiest day of our life to just being completely devastated. That particular time in my life, I would say, was the lowest point spiritually for me.
One night, we forced ourselves to go to church. We needed help. We really did. And we just, in desperation,
We went back to church.
on a Saturday night.
And God knew that is exactly what we needed, because lo and behold, a couple months thereafter, that's when Callie came into our life. One night, I remember it very vividly. Erin got a call. It was around 9 p.m. on a Wednesday night, and through a friend of a friend, her 10-day-old baby was put into the system, and Erin got the call saying, "Hey, can you provide a home for this newborn?" Erin looked over at me, and my heart was cold. It was hard, and I said, "You know what? If this is something you really want to do, then I'll support you in doing it." And then the very next day, the baby is placed onto my chest. And literally, my heart just melted like wax. And it was the most beautiful experience that I ever really had. We raised her from a week old to 6 months. God really started drawing me back to Him. Well, over the 6-month period, you see the birth parents doing what they're supposed to do. And you begin to realize that, hey, there's a really good chance that our baby, because that's what we felt like this was our baby, is going to go back with her birth parents. I think God really prepared our hearts for Callie going back with her birth parents. And without God, I don't know how we would have done it, but we did.
After Callie went back to her birth parents, we probably waited about a year and then opened ourselves up to fostering again.
The foster agency finally paired us up with these 2 girls, Kate and Lonnie, who are now our children, who at the time were 2 and 3 years old.
It had been a year since we had adopted Kate and Lonnie. And so we felt like we wanted to add to our family, and maybe we should try and do fertility treatment.
And so we thought about it, and neither of us were at peace. A few months after making the decision not to do IVF, Callie came back into our life. She was placed back into the system, and she was placed with me and Erin specifically. And the most amazing thing about that was not just that we had an opportunity to be a mom and dad directly again to Callie, but she came with a new little baby sister.
A 4-week-old baby.
4-week-old baby. So now we have 4 kids.
4 girls.
4 girls. So our oldest is Kate, she's 5. And then her sisters are Kaylani, who is 4, Callie's 4, and then we have Haven, who's 8 months now. So we went from a family of 0 to 4.
In 2 years.
In 2 years. It has been quite the journey.
To say the least.
Yeah. This was just the beauty of His plan.